It's a bit. What did I do with my comb? I think I left. I don't know what I did with it. I think I might have left it in the bathroom. You all right? Let me come in here with. And that said she had just got back from the hospital. I said, well, get you some rest then. She gonna hit me back up. I told her you doing good. Make sure they stay up. Make sure that hand is going down a little bit. Gotta make all that fluid run down here. Yep. Man, I'm happy to have my mom here, man. I really is. Kind of quiet on me, mama. But I understand when you are in a position like this here, you know, 'cause sometimes strokes are very, like, especially if a severe one, you can't really, the part where the blood circulation, I think they say, like, the blood circulation be cut off from the brain where them doctors, they know how to explain it, where the part, the brain part, the memory is not getting no blood circulation through that, and that's probably what causes not being able to say anything. But she talk a little bit. Yeah, you know, I think um, a severe stroke. Do anybody know what a, like they said, is something in you? I had to look on this, that the blood circulation get cut off. I think when they say when you going into a stroke, they say, I think they said what happened, it started getting the blood circulation get cut off. I believe that's what they say, and it causes a person not to be able to speak because that part of the brain where you think and you talk, it's is I think it's clogged up, and it cuts it off, and can't no blood get through it, and that's, I think they say that's what cuts it off. They know how to explain, you know. Now I gotta give it to her. She you know, she talks a lot of things. She can say a lot of words and stuff, but you can't understand it right away. So they say when you recovering from a severe stroke, it takes a while. Some people say, I know some people say, it takes, some of them say 6 years to get a full recovery. You know, some people say 6 months, 3 to 6 months. They say that the average common stroke, from what I heard on YouTube, they say it takes between anywhere from 5 to 6 months. You see, you start seeing some results that you ain't never seen before, if that makes sense. So if you know anybody that done had a severe stroke, because there are different, I learned that there are different types of strokes, and all strokes are not the same. You know what I'm saying? But I will say that's something that I don't want nobody to experience that. I don't want nobody to experience nothing like that. Especially if you got a loved one or a family member, somebody that you really care about, that's, you know what I'm saying? It would be painful to see a person who used to be, you saw that used to could get up and get around. And I think they said, like, that can be depressing. You bedridden, some now all strokes don't bedrid you. My mother, she had a stroke before, and she was 51. It didn't affect her speech. It didn't affect her ability to walk or nothing. The only thing that she had affected, she had a little limp in her, but you couldn't tell. You couldn't tell it at all. And when she would give the testimony, when she had a stroke or whatever, when she gave the testimony, people would be looking at her like she was crazy. Like, well, you don't look like you never had no stroke. She said, I did. And she would always give the testimony, and she would say, because they said the doctors, she said what the doctors didn't understand, my mama was scared. She said she didn't know why they was just sitting there just looking at her. And they was looking at her hard, and they waited a few minutes before they said anything. And when they did spoke, they said, well, what we don't understand, according to the test, you suffered a stroke 6 or 7 days before you even had a stroke. But what we don't understand is how is it that a woman that is in her right mind, walking and talking and still in her right mind, this is just something that just don't happen. It must be a miracle from God. And my mama said, yes, yes. I believe in God and I serve God and I love God. And I'm a praying woman. They said, well, we can see why. Sure did. She used to tell the testimony all the time. Everywhere she went. Even when she was uptown, she talked to people, people bought her home. They she would always tell the testimony of how she came through that stroke. You know what I'm saying? And I would say sometimes maybe God allowed, no, I'm praying by the grace of God that she get through this one. You know what I'm saying? To where she can, my main thing is, I believe in God. And I believe because I love the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Um, I pray that she make a full recovery. I really do. So that she can give a greater testimony. I really do. I pray that she make a full recovery. As soon as I can get up out of here and somebody can come and watch my mother while I'm gone or whatever, I'm gonna go to the store and get me something to wash my head or something like that and make it look better. But cause my mother was looking. She kept looking up at my head. I noticed she was looking like, even though she maybe done suffered a severe stroke like that, it's kind of funny that she still recognized that. You see what I'm saying? And I say, to me, that's a good sign. So if the person who's watching right now, do you know anybody that you know of, a family member of, close friend, or somebody that you just met or whatever, somebody that you just really cool with that had a stroke or whatever, and have you known them to have a severe stroke or just a regular stroke or a stroke where it just didn't affect them at all? It didn't affect their speech. It didn't affect their ability to walk or talk. You know anybody like that? You know what I'm saying? Do you know anything about the severeness of it or whatever? But I have learned a lot in the last these several weeks of being able to just doing, cause I didn't want my mother at in no nursing home in no damn healthcare facility. So no, because I know everybody in there, the vast majority of people, they just want to make money. That's why I named this channel. You're going to only get good vibes from my channel because I'm big on vibes. I'm big on whatever type of vibes I'm around. That matters to me. Vibes matter to me. If you can be the prettiest person in the world, but if you got a bad vibe, like I was dealing with a woman or whatever, if I'm liking that woman, I'm just using that as an example. If she got a crazy vibe, then them looks don't matter to me. I don't care about that. At the end of the day, you can be a ugly person, have nice, sweet vibes. That's what counts. You can be a pretty person and you can have nasty vibes or whatever. What matters to me is more likely, of course, you look for somebody that's kind of like, well, kind of look decent a little bit, but man, them vibes is what count. That's what I'm gonna go off of. You know? So that's why I say I'm big on vibes. What's going on, my brother? Oh, everything's good. My mother, I was just talking about how she suffered a severe stroke and she's in there, and you know how I was talking about how the doctors explained to me and my other family how when a person has a stroke and the reason that she can talk now. My mother can talk, but you can't really make out what she's saying because the stroke, the severity of the stroke, affected the speech where it's like they say it's going to take time for it to recover and heal. Yes, so she talks now. She talks, you just can't understand. You have to really like make her out in body language or whatever and figure out certain things. Cause she'll point. If she wants you to understand what she want to put on, she'll turn around and point to something. Like if something is too loud, she'll point to it, like that. And then when you say turn it off, you say turn it off, you turn it off, and all of a sudden she just and that like we realize that's what it be. She be saying that it's too loud, you know. Now especially she very picky about what she eat, cause I think she can't. Her mother was like that. You see what I'm saying? I said okay, she got it. We can see where she get this from. She very picky about what she eat. If she can't see what the hell that is, she will not take it to the mouth. Or if it don't taste right, she ain't gonna take that to the mouth. She ain't gonna take that shit to the mouth. Man. Tell her. She is not gonna do that. No, baby, you ain't gonna give my mom you ain't gonna give my mom no anything. No, you're not gonna give her anything, baby. Partner. No, indeed. I guess the emoji stands for I'm funny, I guess. Oh, wait a minute, let me look in there. Yeah, she's, hold on. You good? What you say? You good? Oh, okay, you need to be changed up. Is that what you're saying? Okay. All right. All right, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later. All right. Okay. Let me turn this off. She need to be changed up. All right. I'll come back, y'all. I'll be back. Just look out for another one. Keep your notifications on and turn your notification bell on when you do it. Make sure you hit that notification bell twice so you will be notified of every single live that I post. All right, I gotta go because they need to be cleaned up. All right, I'll be back.